after the brunch break, so just have one left by Larry Tsai, leader of the imported fruit from the ByteDance Dujin platform. He will speak about the e-commerce in China, interest-based e-commerce in China. Mr. Larry Tsai has the floor now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Larry Chai, and on behalf of Taojin, I don't speak a lot of English, so I will have the support of an interpreter from Chinese into English. Spanish, sorry. ，What I'm sharing today is a report regarding the trend of sherries in the commercialization in China and in between 22 and 23. And the report is composed of three parts. The first one is the general situation of status, and the second is the business model that we have or the action plan. And the third part would be the trends, a little bit of the analysis of the trends prevailing. We're speaking about this market of e-commerce in China. In China, over $180 million worth, and among which we have the e-commerce share that amounts to 22%. So speaking about e-commerce, Douyin is the organization of TikTok is very powerful due to its technology and the new business model. Douyin is an application that is great. It means that it's in fashion and in the recent years in China and is targeted to a public of over 600 million. The good thing is that it's not classified or is easy access. It can be for celebrities or common people. That is to say, everybody can produce content in this platform. This is a platform that is very powerful because we create there all kind of contents to meet the different needs from different kinds of audiences. So e-commerce doing is working this way. That is to say, it's based on the algorithm and it's working based on recommendations or referrals. For example, if I am a soccer fan, when I see a short video of soccer, I would stay longer there to see that video, and this will be aware of my interest because it's an interest-based application, and it will continue recommending similar videos. From the point of view of a content creator, the platform is going to tag me if I am an influencer related to gastronomy, or this content will be channeled towards the target group. From this point of view, the way of working is tailor-made, customized, rather than standardized. I would like to highlight here the difference between the e-commerce from Douyin and the traditional one, because traditionally, when people have a particular need to buy a service or a product, would like to look for this product online. That would be the traditional way to proceed. On the other hand, with Douyin e-commerce, the beginning of a sale is not based on the real need, but the interest in general terms. It may be, for example, a foodie who would like gastronomy, but not necessarily for the particular case of cherries. So, Douyin can recommend some contents that are linked or related, so that the person can meet his real need. Now, from the point of view of the sailor or the influencer in Douyin, this implies being more demanding for the design and the quality of the content to reach as many people as possible.
The main difference or the advantage of Douyin is its power and capacity to boost or to boost the target audience interests through what they consume. In that way, we can generate better content on the part of their content developers. So it creates a more active and positive cycle. Nowadays, Douyin has become an important platform for the trade of cherries. We're talking about 5% of the market share in online cherry sales and 14,000 tons of Chilean cherries. This is 18 times more than its first year in 2020. And all of this trade has been boosted by the influencers in Douyin. Let's look at some real life examples of how this product is sold in Douyin. All of these are famous influencers who are quite well known in their respective areas. We are even including here a language center. They do live streaming in English and Chinese, and their audience are housewives and their children. So when they sell in English, they also people also get the content regarding Chilean cherries. Another example is a Chinese comedian, a very famous artist, and in one live streaming session that he held recently, he was able to sell 80,000 cherry boxes, each with 2.5 kilos. So we're talking about a massive sale in a short period of time. Another example is a singer who sings and eats cherry at the same time. This generates a huge impact for the public to attract more customers. It should be noted that if you see, they have a red motif in the on the background of these videos and content. So they also sell a lot of cherries during the Chinese New Year. So this is a widespread concept associating the red color and cherries with the Chinese New Year. Here, some examples of live streams. These are workers of the industry who know about fresh fruit. They are selling the cherries in markets and wholesale markets during the Chinese New Year. These examples, this first gentleman starts his stream at 6 a.m. every morning, very early in the morning. 3 hours later, people start placing orders, and orders are start getting shipped. So by dinner time, people have their cherries on the dinner table. We're also working with ASOX, and we're trying to be creative in generating content. In the middle of the screen here, we can see a picture with special effects. These are picture of end consumers with Chilean cherries. These pictures have gotten more than 700 million views. So such examples show how to be creative to generate more content and higher impact. Another example is how to make different snacks and food with cherry as as an ingredient. Cocktails, cookies, cakes. Once again, very creative manners of developing content. So this is good for capturing the younger audience. As you can see, these are very tasty food with with a fancy look. So that's how Douyin arouses the interest of the target audience. Now that the COVID situation is better in Chile and in China and the borders are open, people are leaving the country to live stream on the ground. They're traveling to other countries like Chile and they record their live streams in a local plant, for instance. And sales of this fruit is expanding all over China, not only Beijing, Shanghai, and Guangzhou, but other second or third tier cities in China's hinterland. And buyers are younger, who were born in the 90s and after 95 also. It is a very powerful market that should be further explored. This is what I had to share with you. I hope to have good opportunities to work together with you in this market. Thank you.